Hello, everyone. It's Ed with Dual Brain MTG, and today we have a subject that I haven't really colored in a while. It's discussing reserve list penny stocks versus blue chips. Let's discuss.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
So today, beyond what they are, a definition, we're going to discuss um, not just some examples, but why you want to avoid one and go for the other, and different types of penny stocks and blue chips. Okay. So penny stocks and blue chips. This is terms from, investing. A penny stock is something where you're risking basically everything you put in, even though it's cheap, you're risking everything you put in for a big possible reward. A blue chip is something that is just, it's not really going to go down, and if it does, not by much, and it plods along gaining value. You're eternal earner, you know what I mean? Okay, so penny stocks versus blue chips. What is a penny stock in Magic the Gathering, and what is a blue chip? So an example of blue chips are obviously the Power Nine, but we're not talking about that. That's kind of out of reach for most people. So let's talk about the golden age of reserve list stuff, like the Urza's block, all the way back to, I don't know, revised, something like that, right? So a penny stock is something like Temerian Fiends from Homelands, or something. There's a lot from Ice Age and Mirage, like $1 to, there's no real use for them. They're just reserve list cards, and that's it. There's a lot of penny stocks like that, but there's also penny stocks like penny stock sealed sets, like Fallen Empires versus sealed, I don't know, Urza's Destiny, right? So there's a couple of different penny stocks versus a couple of different blue chips. Gaia's Cradle is an example of a blue chip of this era. Mox Diamond, Lion's Eye Diamond, but not just that. Mind Over Matter, Nightmare, City of Traders, stuff like this. The thing about penny stocks versus blue chips is during a spike, a buyout, or what happened during COVID, which was a one-time event, the where everything went up. The penny stocks had the highest percent gains, but who was buying them? Like, how are you selling them to realize those gains? And afterwards, what took the biggest percentage hit? And when you go to sell a penny stock card versus a blue chip card, when you sell a penny stock, you'll get less percent of retail back, or you'll realize less percent of retail back than a blue chip percent of retail. Like, if you sold 10 $100 cards versus one $1,000 card, you'll get, like, if you sell the $1,000 card, you'll probably get about 800 back, right? The 10 $100 cards, you may get 500 back, something like that. That's kind of the example here. So okay, let's discuss a few different categories now. You have your sealed, like I said. You have, Fallen Empires and Ice Age versus stuff like Urza's Saga and Mirage and Tempest, right? Or Stronghold. And then you have stuff like a box before a pack, or a tournament pack is, for some reason, is always priced at less than 3 packs, which I never understand. But beyond even this, penny stocks compared to blue chips, a blue chip, it can be compared to light play versus near mint as well. When you go to sell a near mint copy versus a light play copy, the near mint copy, you'll probably realize about 80% of retail, whereas the light play, you'll probably get 50% of retail. So when you think about penny stocks versus blue chips, you're talking about return when you try to put that back onto the market, or try to realize profits. There's a couple of, yeah. So Couple of things to remember when in terms of cards, you're talking about playability and rarity. In terms of sealed, you're talking about the greatest size sealed and the better set sealed. And when you're talking about condition, you're talking about, minty versus light play. Just think about when you look at things, it's not, look, this is more of a general term, it's an idea. It's a way of looking at things as opposed to like defining things. It's a way of helping you decide, is it really worth it or is it not? Just think about that when you look at old reserve list stuff. Penny stocks versus blue chips. Yeah, I think that's a good way to couch that. Anyway, if you're going to buy any today, remember to use my TCG Player affiliate link in the description. It is free to use, helps out a lot. Thank you very much. Otherwise, remember to like and subscribe. Need those subs. Got a lot of viewers, not a lot of subs. What's happening, huh? Check out my Patreon, channel memberships. Yes. Otherwise, yeah, So one of the main points is penny stocks aren't really useful, right? But blue chips, sometimes they blow up even more because they're actually playable. It's just something else. I don't know, man. Think about it in terms of penny stocks versus blue chips. How about these blue chips? Peace.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?